Hey, I'm Brent with Greenlight Photography. Here's a quick tutorial on matching the tones of a digital background. So we take our photo of a child that we got from Pexels.com. Don't know if this child is real or AI generated, but it's a commercial free photo. Select the quick selection tool. I'm going to use this one, selecting the head so I can put it into the armor, refine it a bit, make sure it's all selected there, and click Control so I can cut it out, drag it to my digital image. Whoa, there it is. Control T, select to resize, transform it. Control T will transform. Size it down appropriately. It's way too big. You don't want it too small. To get a believable photo, you want an exact proportion. So that looks right, and we're gonna go with that. So double click to transform or select OK. Let's zoom in here. Let me increase that resolution. Alright, I'm gonna take this, lower the opacity so I can see the suit of armor. Now his head's going to be inside that collar, so I'll take the collar, do the same thing with the selection tool, but just that front piece here. Whoa. Okay, just the front collar is going to cover up his head. Going to right click after I select it and make a layer via copy. Put that layer above the head and go back to the head, which is in the middle. Raise the opacity and now clean it up a bit. I'm just going to use, there's a few methods. We could put a mask on it, but I'm just going to do it quick like and use the eraser tool. Now I have a pen that I can use, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to use the mouse. Clean up those edges, getting rid of his blue coat over there, the original blue coat remnants. Alright, so it's a little missing here, so I'm going to use the smudge tool, which is right there in the blur tool. I'm just going to drag that. Alright. Okay, now it fills it out. This looks very good for the size. However, it doesn't match the frame. It's kind of dark and moody. Got some mixed lighting, a little cloudy overhead, so he's way too bright. I can use a few methods. I can just cheat and use harmonize, but I'm guessing that some of you may not have that tool in the new Photoshop 2026, so we'll go rudimentary, an archaic method to image adjustments. Brightness contrast. I'll lower the brightness and just kind of play around with it. Contrast like a contrasty scene. Okay, one to make very accurate adjustments, you can use curves and mess with the lightness and darkness. The top portion will mess with the highlights, so it's always good to make an S curve, but you know, not always. Now he's really orange, so we want to go to, I mean, we can try to auto tone. Little high exposure areas, but not bad. Right now I want to give him a photo filter, cool it off a bit. So a cooling filter, get a lot of blue in there, maybe even straight blue. And he's a little too red now, so I'm going to go back to adjustments, color balance. A lot of different tools you can use, different methods. Take some of that red out, kind of a gray scene, blue-gray scene. Add some blue, kind of matching that tone of the armor even, right there. I'm just going to play around with this middle here and use it for the exposure. Alright, I can change it to highlights and further adjust it there, just seeing how it looks as I slide. Alright, and I think that looks pretty decent, fairly realistic, but all the tools you need is up here in image adjustments. You have brightness, contrast, levels, curves, exposure, vibrance, which we can drop here. Take out the vibrance, get a really nice, that's doing a lot for the harmonization of the picture there, adding that muted color to it. Drop saturation, that matching the dragon's tone. Alright, so we can change the whole thing to black and white. That'll match them out pretty good. Just a quick little demonstration with what you can do with image adjustments and the set of tools there. Hope this helps. Take care.